So somebody asked, Midwife Key, you've taught me how to calculate my menstrual cycle. I thought I'm supposed to only feel pain when I'm menstruating. Now, what is this pain that I feel during the middle of my menstrual cycle? Hello, wonderful people and family. You are welcome to another episode of Midwife Key TV. I'm glad we've made it thus far. I hope you've been paying attention. Since our very first episode on menstruation, we went to the menstrual cycle, and then today we are diving more into ovulation. So, yes, sometimes most women do not just feel pain when they are menstruating. Some women also do feel a very weird pain when they are ovulating too. This pain is known as Mittelschmerz. It is a German word. Now, this is a cramping pain that you feel in your lower abdomen or your pelvis, and it could be either in the middle or to the side. It may happen when the matured ovum bursts from its follicle. It can even cause light bleeding. When you're ovulating, you may also experience tender breast, which could be as a result of the rise in estrogen before ovulation and then the increase in progesterone after it. Bloating, which is a normal experience that could be caused by hormonal fluctuations, particularly due to high estrogen levels that lead to water retention and can affect the digestive tract. There's an increase in sex drive, heightened sense of smell, taste, and sight, mood changes, appetite changes, cervical mucus that is thin, clear, wet, and stretchy, similar to raw egg whites to facilitate sperm travel for conception, and then there could also be light bleeding or spotting. There could also be a rise in your basal body temperature, which is the body's resting temperature, and then usually increases about 0.2 to 0.5 degrees Celsius after ovulation has occurred. Now, another very interesting question that I got asked not long ago. How many days during ovulation can you get pregnant? That's a very interesting question. Now, even though the egg that got released only lives for 12 to 24 hours, sperm, on the other hand, can live in your uterus for about 3 to 5 days. Yes. This means that you can get pregnant from having sex about 5 days before you ovulate and 1 day after. Now, if you are not like Atoko Amina and his girlfriend who are always aborting and pregnancy is actually your goal, it's very good to have the sperm already in your system before you ovulate, because you have a higher chance of getting pregnant if you have intercourse about 1 to 2 days before you ovulate and 1 day after you ovulate. Now, another very interesting question that I got asked is what happens when you do not ovulate? Now, a lot can happen. Certain health conditions and life events can cause you to not ovulate or can affect ovulation, and these are menopause, and this is because due to aging, the ovaries gradually decline in function. PCOS, which can also affect ovulation due to hormonal imbalances that disrupt the normal development and release of eggs. Primary ovarian insufficiency, which also affects ovulation because it causes the ovaries to stop functioning normally, leading to a reduced or absent release of eggs. Breastfeeding or hyperprolactinemia, which also delays the return of ovulation after childbirth through the hormone prolactin, which suppresses the reproductive cycle. There's also amenorrhea, which is the absence of menstrual periods, which could be due to hormonal or functional issues, or it could also be as a result of high or low body fat, excessive stress or fatigue, or excessive exercise. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another episode of Midwife Key. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Ask me all your interesting questions down below and I'll make sure to answer them for you. It's been a pleasure to have you on this series. Stay tuned for our next topic and see you on the next one.